So now the base is stuck on, we'll get rid of this piece that was holding it together. I've been eating my Weetabix. So there we go. You can see that is really stuck on, which is great. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to add some legs to this. Now, from seating to the end, I want it to be, well, I want it to be about 40 centimeters, 45 centimeters. So from the base of here, I want these legs to be about 35 centimeters each one. So we need to cut 4. So let's go and do that now. So I'm going to cut them on with chop saw, and like I said before, if you haven't got a chop saw, you can use hand saw. But I'm just going to use it for convenience. So just make sure there's no nails where I'm going to cut. One. I can't cut 2. I'm going to bang these nails in. Brilliant. I can see that end one looks a bit off, so I'm going to cut that off. And this is a very eco-friendly build because all the offcuts will go into my log burner. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. Now, in regards to the legs, I don't just want to put a leg on a wet floor because it will be rotten by the end of the year. So what I want to do is I want to treat these legs with something to stop them rotting. So I'm going to have a quick look in the workshop and see what I can find. Anything to do. I've got some, I'm actually looking for a decking stain. I've got some varnish. I'm actually looking for some, I'm looking for yacht varnish. Can I find it? So I'm just going to stain them. Any stain will do. For varnish, I've got lots to choose from. I'm going to go, give it a good old shake as well. It's got diamond hard protection. Now, in an ideal world, you might use an exterior varnish, but I don't think that really matters. Right, stick that in there. Bit of old sponge, that's what we want. Now, I like to use standard sponges that you get under the sink in the kitchen. Now, first of all, you can see I've stuck it now. I'm going to dip that end straight in for a good reason. And so it all go in that end grain there. Get my sponge on that and I'll just rub it in. Here we go. Nice and deep, loads of it. It's not for in the house, it's for outside. And as that absorbs into there, it will stop all that rot getting in there, and it will make these legs last for years and years. I don't need to be perfect. I don't really need to do the top. I just need to do these bottom pieces. I'll put that there to dry. Same again, dip that straight up place. And there'll be bits I can't get to and screw holes in it. So it is going to be much more quicker for me to do it now. And this varnish probably takes, I don't know, probably take 10 minutes to be dry, to be fair. So, not too long. So I'll just wipe off the excess. And any blobs that are on there mean that it takes longer to dry. So I'll just wipe them off. Good, get them big fat blobbies off. Right, now, so I've got to wait about 10 minutes. It's just about long enough to get a cup of tea. I'm going to pour the last of that back in there. Seal the lid. Put the kettle on. So I've got the first coat of the enamel paint on, as you can see, and it doesn't look too bad. Not perfect, and it doesn't need to be perfect because, you know, we are upcycling a 1930s cast bath. So, but I must admit, it looks a billion times better than it did. Now what I'm going to do is keep the inside white. I've done the green base. Now I'm going to do an inset of timber work, which is going to be green as well. And I'm going to leave the outsides rusty, just to give it that rustic look. Okay. So I've got some, as you can see, it's radiator enamel paint. You could use any paint really, but I've just literally got this because I was going to paint the radiators in my old house. Didn't get around to it, so I've got this brand new tin of paint. So I'm gonna give it a quick lick and then this is how it goes. It's lovely and white. Goes on a bit like a satin paint. It's not too thick, not too thin. What I want to do is, I'm just gonna, because it isn't very thick, just gonna go around and blob it on, give it a quick coat, and then I'm gonna go back around it again and just get it nice. Oh, it's a lovely white. Oh. Same again, got my container, and I'm using the same brush that I used to do the base, which I gave it a quick clean, which is great. And I don't want to be wasting brushes because they're hardly cheap, like me. And going on quite well. Go, lovely. I really blob it on in the side there, because it will just run straight down. There we go. well, that's a nice improvement than how it was before. I'm not sure how long it will take for this enamel paint to go off. I didn't bother looking at the tin, like most men. Instructions, not always needed. It does feel like it's starting to set a little bit over here in the corner. So I'll keep going on. Giving this bath a new lease of life. Because if it wasn't for what we're doing right now, this old bath, honestly, would probably be on its way to China by now. Because you know what, like, we're recycling in this country. The scrap man takes it to the yard. That ends up going on some enormous ship. Goes to another country where apparently they're recycling it. Just like all that plastic that's floating around in our seas. Recycling it. Okay, we're getting there. Ooh, lovely.